That glass is way too thick to break through, right? Right?
Okay, come on, close.
Oh, it's not.
Huh? Yes. Fuck you, you plant piece of shit.
Don't say things like that. You're not helping. Hey everybody, welcome back to Moon's Madness, episode 6. We're gonna get started. This facility is very extra spooky. I'm starting to think that this facility down here may actually be connected to the weird gate that was upstairs.
Like a bunker down here.
See anything that looks like a center or
Declan? Of course. All right,
Of
Chief.
course.
You got this, Chief.
You got this. You got this.
They hide like rats under the floorboards. Stick their tentacles where they cannot. I have seen where they root, slither like snakes amongst the leaves.
We'll just open the door. Open door, please. Open door, please. Oh, crowbar. Got it. I'm not even worried about the weird, creepy lady talking to us. Oh, there's another crowbar there, just in case we drop our first one. Hey. So there's a lot of blood everywhere. We're not going to let that slow us down, obviously. I'm really interested as to what we're about to walk into. So they're obviously doing a bunch of mining. Because we can see all that. They have some artifacts and things. And away we go. Icarus Complex. Yo.
God. It's completely taken over.
Filth, seething tendrils of a hive, ever expanding. Fools, they cannot be contained.
Gotcha. Look for a command center. On it. Okay, but like be careful about walking over the roots because apparently they burn. And we can't go that way, so let's continue. I don't really know what to expect down here. Probably that spooky thing with all the tentacles running around, I'd imagine. That's cool. Did it go all the way around again? Whoa! Okay. So watch out for the plants, because the plants are aggressive. There's a doorway over there. Yeah, okay, I see the hand. Okay, let's just go ahead and get out of here. This room is unsafe. I'm assuming that most of these rooms are going to end up being unsafe. What are those? They're like egg sacs or something? Okay, let's see what we can discern.
Jesus. Hirochi has leverage on everyone.
We have obtained the files requested and placed them onto the console for review. The files include detailed avenues of leverage against the Invictus crew. If there is need to put into place additional surveillance measures, we are prepared to do so. Okay. Oh, let's read about the doctor with the plants. At age 27, she was directly involved in Avaraya v. Kirichev, which gained significance internationally as the incident at Krycha. For several years, she's worked at a decommissioned military airbase a few miles outside of Krycha, Belarus. Thousands in the small city were killed by an explosion at the base, an explosion meant to cover up a horrific containment breach of an alien substance being used in her research. The high-profile trial uncovered several classified experiments attributed to Volkova, with high-ranking officials within the government denying knowledge of her research. Before a verdict could be delivered, Volkova fled Belarus and claimed asylum at the Russian Federation Embassy in Tokyo. She was unable to continue her research, and we offered her the opportunity to work without constraints. She accepted under the terms of the strictest NDA and forced return to Belarus upon disclosure. While her ethical integrity is questionable, her skill is undeniable. Okay, what about us? Minor childhood trauma documented by a licensed family psychiatrist, fear of abandonment, mild social anxiety. That sounds like every millennial ever. Graduated from Brown, 2046. PhD, Miskatonic Mechanical Engineering. Of peculiar note, created a practical equation to explain the theoretical underpinnings of Yang Mills and the mass gap in his sophomore year. The apocryphal claim is that it was made in a single weekend, otherwise unremarkable. Dr. Newhart is key to our understanding of Cynthia Newhart's studies and possible whereabouts. Recommend continued surveillance of home and office, potential asset for leverage, if Newhart ever reemerges from isolation. Recommend hiring at local Manticore office engineering position. Accept all salary requirements. Okay. Commander. Court-martial determination. Dishonorable discharge. Interesting. Commander Wilcox resigned her post as of February 22nd, retaining her exemplary record and citing personal reasons for her exit. As per our contract, Wilcox began employment at our California-based Manticore facility under NDA. Record of discharge. Friendly fire incident reported. 6 undercover agent killed during a strategic raid of suspected uranium smuggling operation. Wilcox team suffered 0 casualties. Facility neutralized. Incite an incident of Commander Wilcox court-martial proceedings. Multiple witnesses. After brief altercation, Wilcox discharged a pistol at range of less than 1 meter, causing a perforating wound into the skull of commanding officer Corey Houston. Wilcox turned and fired a second and third gunshot, which entered the chest and shoulder of Captain Alan Sheffield. Before team members could advance and pull her away, another 2 shots were fired, critically wounding Jaden Allen in the thigh and groin. Final shots were discharged into the ceiling as officers on site wrestled her firearm away from her. Houston and Captain Sheffield died immediately. Captain Jaden Allen died in transit. Video evidence of this incident is retained. Her squad defended her actions, echoing the sentiment that the officers in question knowingly caused a friendly fire scenario through mismanagement. She will not receive any punitive action as long as we exert our influence. Damn. Declan. Master's Mechanical Engineering, minor Linguistics, California Institute of Technology. Trafficking in heroin. Possession of controlled substance. Involuntary manslaughter. 5 months served of a 5-year sentence. He has a history of substance abuse, having self-admitted to rehabilitation centers twice. His court sentence closely coincides with divorce proceedings, which were finalized. He was admitted to a mental health facility for evaluation after an attempted suicide. Orochi Recruitment has confirmed that Delapore has remained clean for 12 years as of January, in which time he completed his degree with honors. He has experienced significant difficulties upon graduations due to his incarceration, and Orochi's offer of employment has been contingent on his willingness to maintain secrecy. Okay. Van Buren, Lucas.
Lucas, what the fuck?
Okay, I haven't read it yet, but just him saying that. Final restraining order, Mary Richardson. Temporary restraining order, Tia Anders. Final restraining order, Abigail White. Offense, violation of restraining order, sentence 30 days, psychiatric evaluation. So he had some issues. Dr. Van Buren's sociopathic tendencies were well documented during youth therapy. Lucas displays difficulty reading emotions and a lack of empathy for others in social settings. It notes that he was admitted to therapy after his parents discovered him performing a vivisection of the family cat. Interesting. Van Buren's contributions to the field of philology are vast. His dedication helped trace the evolution of Central American language to its origination point. Most recently, he helped translate Orochi's newly discovered ancient texts and star maps. Orochi has maintained surveillance evidence of Dr. Van Buren's activities during the disappearance of Abigail White and Tia Anders, respectively. The video showed Lucas violently kidnapping and assaulting the woman in his home, choking them until they suffocate, and then mutilating the bodies and disposing of all the evidence. Lucas, my guy, you got what you deserved, I guess. The chances of a violent altercation are slim, well within acceptable risks, and Dr. Van Buren have seen the recordings. He will accept any assignment given with no questions. He is our most leverageable asset. Holy fuck, Lucas. Okay, so Lucas had some issues that he was kind of dealing with. Well, don't know what to say about that except what? I totally missed whatever spooky thing. Okay, well, I mean that's what you think. Can I go in this one? No, I can't. I can't go in that one. There's actually no door to this one? Did they? Hold on, for real? There's actually no door into this one. Unless it's on that wall. Oh, maybe there's a door there. I thought that made a room that just had no entrance. Oh, good, more robots. Oh, yeah, there is a door, okay. I was gonna say, like, it's really weird to build a lab and have literally no way to actually get in. Creepy doll with a Cthulhu head. Weird rocks and statues. Not much going on here. I guess we'll just kind of continue. How's it going? Oh! Oh! Wait. It's just that one? Oh no, a couple of these are all... Not all of them do, but a couple of these do follow you when you walk around. Okay, so we know we need to kind of watch out for that. Okay. I don't know what that noise was. Caution, radioactive material. No, I'm just gonna run past. Don't mind me. So we gotta watch out for these because we're gonna get clawed if we stand too close. I'm trying to like keep my eyes on everything. What is that? I don't like whatever that is.
What is that?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
What is that?
It's like a baby with 7 tentacles for a face, I would say if I had to describe it. I guess we'll just continue and pray to God that it does not get up off that table. Let's just continue. I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen. Yeah, well. There's not really much here. Like, we're walking around the facility. Oh, goodness. Okay, well. Obviously, there are some things that the crew has not been telling us. The whole area is super neat. But it just feels like we walked through a bunch of office buildings for no reason. Like, it was just kind of filler, you know? Oh, hi. Hey. Okay, so now we're dealing with crazed robots again. That's my favorite. That's unnecessary. Oh, hey, there's our meerkats. They're down at the bottom of the ravine. Okay, that scare almost got me, but I was ready for it. Go ahead, game. Is that the best you got? Okay, if I walk over there, I'm gonna die, I think. So are we dealing with more like crazed robots now? Is that... Oh.
You're trembling, little one. Let me swaddle you in the viscera and rock you in the nature of my bones.
Stop it! Get out of my head!
Yeah, hard pass on...
You couldn't crack open your helmet like a walnut. And my voices will still...
Yeah, I wanted to... I wanted to explore it. I wasn't sure if we would survive. I guess we just can't go in these places. I'm really... It's hard to tell when you're going to actually take damage and when you can walk through somewhere with no problems. Let's try that one again, I guess. Would be nice if I could see, like, why or where we are going to take damage. Maybe it's only on the thick ones? No. No. What? Like, this doesn't look any different than anywhere else.
Get out of my head!
I was just standing, and
You
yet...
couldn't crack open your helmet like a walnut. And my voices will soon.
I guess we...
Spaces we know, but in between.
I guess we just can't go in there. I guess it's just a no-go. That's foreboding. Some kind of an elevator is that way? I guess we have choices. You guys want to go left or right? Let's go right first. It's kind of creepy. Oh, what's gonna be in these? What used to be in these, I guess, might be a better question. That is a hand. I'm glad that our technicians are using their resources for really important things like x-raying your own hand that has no problems with it. That's exciting. Can I walk in here without dying? Hello? Can I open this? No. Well, that was all very exciting. Guess we'll go this way? Find the door code. Okay, so we're supposed to go that way, but then what does this do? Doop. Access denied. Okay.
A hand scanner. Looks like it opens a door to an elevator.
Yeah.
Only discarded pieces block the path. Read synapses. Unanswered questions.
Okay. Well, oh. Okay, we're getting even weirder. Yo, MRI machines are so expensive. I cannot believe that you guys would let it get to this state. I'm just gonna sit down here and read some emails with the creepy bodies in the background.
We're all expendable assets to Orochi. Wasn't enough to know all our secrets.
Well, yeah.
They can't leverage us, they'll just replace us.
Mm-hmm. That's how it goes. When you work for these companies that are up to these kinds of secrets, they will just kill you for no reason. The Icarus Project is authorized to enact a contingency plan in case of unforeseen circumstances that may put the Invictus crew at risk. A replica of the individual will be made and preserved until a severe violation has... They cloned us? I have a clone in there? Severe violations of company policy include the following: unauthorized transmission of operations information to an outside source, verbal threat of intent to control or sabotage mission objectives, homicide, witnessing a homicide, sustaining a fatal or crippling injury, witnessing the retrieval or release of a cloned subject. Holy shit. So if you kill someone, anyone who sees you kill someone is also killed. Status update. Cloning successful. Okay. So they have clones of all of us. How neat. That makes me feel great about working for Orochi. Come work for Orochi,
Shit.
they said.
That's all of us.
Yeah.
The entire Invictus crew.
Yes.
Are we the originals? The copies.
Good question. We did miss big tracks of time. So who knows? I don't know. At this moment, I do not... Oh, look, they got little babies that look cloning too. That's... Of course they do.
It doesn't end.
Split from a single seed. Germinated, scribbled on carbon paper, they multiply like vermin. Sentience is a glitch in the sensory organs. Pain, a cancer fed by reality.
Thank you for your insights, crazy lady. Project Icarus. We are experimenting with a substance phenomenon entity oftentimes called the filth, what Dr. Volkova refers to as Z-Path. Each sample tightly contained and weakened with a particular regimen of radiation as per the Icarus protocols. The goal of this experiment is to see if the effects of this preternatural containment are the same on cloned human tissue and cloned hybrid human tissue as on normal human tissue. If the effects are not the same, how do they differ? Today we applied a minute amounts of the filth on cloned cells and observed. Effects were largely similar with the molecules of containment attacking the cells. However, the process moved slowly. The filth has escaped. I have sealed my safety suit and performed all the emergency protocols. I've injected the radiated serum as outlined in the procedures. The side effects are intense but mundane and far better than the alternative. How did this happen? There was no breach. I think the theory that the filth flows even undulates along dimension outside of our perceived 3 may have merit. I've sent for help. I'm not trying to panic. I'm recording the findings. Okay. The voices continue. I ignored them at first, congratulated myself on my rationalism, but then the voices started to mimic my voice, and I thought they were me, and I was the voices. No, that doesn't make sense. The radiation must be working. My limbs have begun to do things on their own, but only when I'm not looking. I have to stare at my limbs carefully or they misbehave. I've made a careful regimen of making sure to not look at any body part for more than 7 seconds. I have to keep watch on them, except for my right arm. Good arm. I'm a scientist. Scientist. Cut off arm today. Right arm. Good arm. Only uncorrupted part. Pristine. It'll be pristine forever. Stored good arm in the morgue. Code 9510. I'm scientist. Will lock myself in padded room. Everyone is safe. Scientist. Scientist, 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 scientist. 6565. Okay, so we have a code 9510. Gotta get my paper out because there's a couple numbers here. 80886565, but probably 9510. But let's just write down this other thing. 80886565. Okay, well, good to know. Thanks for that. We're just gonna walk straight back out the same way we came with no issues. With no issues. No issues. No issues. Just walking.
Numbers cease their meaning.
Okay, can you please shut up while I'm trying to focus here? 9510. This is the morgue where she put her arm. Oh, we can grab her arm out of the morgue. That's great. We're gonna carry around a weird severed arm. Okay, can't go that way. Let's just open her up. I'm sure nothing bad is in here. Okay, we don't have to, you know, go through that. Oh, you guys ready for this scare? Here we go. Yeah, can we put you back, maybe?
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
Just grab it.
A tactile tool.
Add to inventory. We gotta open this one. Oh. That's really... Okay, let's get out of here. The robot's still... Why are you in the morgue, weird robot? I kind of feel bad. Why are you here? You look fine. Get yourself out of the morgue. Door's unlocked. You can just leave. I guess we'll hit the elevator. Doop. That's my hand. Yep. Yep. Oh.
Come on. Come on.
Door, please. Door, please.
Come on, open. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come
Door,
on.
please.
Come on.
Door, please.
Open, open, open.
Door, please.
Come on.
Door, you are... Okay, bye. Oh, okay. Door, 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 door. Please feel free to shut the door. I'll be going now. That glass is way too thick to break through, right? Right?
Okay. Come on. Close. Close.
Oh, it's not.
Huh? Yes. Fuck you, you plant piece of shit.
Don't say things like that. You're not helping. If that guy gets through, you deserve it at that point. Let's just go. Please, just let me go. You never insult the thing that's gonna murder you, that definitely has the tools needed to murder you.
Gravity pulls so strangely. It tugs at the tides of the mind. It pulls the planet apart. Do you feel it?
I don't feel it. I just feel like you should shut the fuck up and let me just explore.
Aching for the pollinator bat.
What?
I go through nameless eons and inconceivable dimensions to worlds of elder outer eternity. Oh, how rot casts a shadow
This bitch is crazy.
Corona surrounds the dark.
That's nice. That's nice that you have a crazy made-up, like, space poetry that you're just... 8-headed monster. Oh, fuck. That's...
Locked in. What are they keeping here?
That's never good. Please await lethal response. So this is the whole... New Eden. So this looks like... This looks like the surface of Mars. Because I see the solar panels, I see the greenhouse. But this is way bigger than what we have.
Orochi is planning on building a city here. A failsafe.
There is no escape. The dream will consume them.
Right, the dream.
They are inevitable.
Okay. Well, look, they can video conference. I guess we'll just mess with all the computers while we await the lethal response. Enter activation code for Project Eclipse Phase 2. Warning, all employees should evacuate upon Phase 2 initialization. Okay. Well, that doesn't seem particularly good. Okay, so there's going to be like a little bit of a puzzle here, it looks like. All right, I haven't done a puzzle for a while.
The CEO of Orochi was here. It makes no sense.
On Earth, more. That which cannot be signed.
Board meeting 512. Oh, wow, this is numbers and letters.
It's probably a 4-letter word. I should look around for some clues.
Okay. Ochi. 423. Let's see. Use last. Project Eclipse. Light and sound numbering. Communication with the dreamer requires a sensory deprived environment even for you. Use these settings. Light and soundscape numbing agent. Project Eclipse. Okay. What else we got? Project Eclipse stasis activated. 111, right. Phase 2, blah, blah, blah. There's something maybe on the back? Wait, what is... Samuel Chandra, his business cards.
Meeting at 512? That's oddly specific.
I tried 0512. That's probably the answer, but... is that really it? I just had to look at that and... Oh, what's this?
So the Lord God banished him from the Garden of Eden to work
Eden.
the ground from which he had been taken. Genesis 3:23.
So maybe the time is... What is Psalm 512? Hold on. Could be interesting. Okay, Google. What is Psalm 512?
Version Bible.
No, that's not helpful. Is there a 512? Psalm 512. Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. Psalms 512. Surely, Lord, you bless the righteous. You surround them with your favor as a shield. Interesting. Let's see.
An emergency failsafe if Project Eclipse is released. If I can lower the shield, I can get out of this room.
Right. Quarantine. Blast doors active. Magnetic stasis field online. The fragment has become agitated. The workers are unable to resist its communications. They scratch the walls, run through the complex, reduced to a wild animalistic frenzy. I was able to close the chamber and enact the highest protocols, but I can hear the echoes ring in my ears. I see the crew of the Serrano. I've never seen them before, but I know who they are with all of my being. and they stare through the cracked helmets, the filth reaching out towards me. I can't stay here. Eclipse has been shuttered. I've activated the proper protocols. I doubt there'll be enough. Doors will automatically unlock in the event that subject of Project Eclipse is released.
Once it is broken, the rush is upon you. You don't get to be the same person after they get in.
Okay. Project Symmetry. The numbing agent used in Project Eclipse to keep the fragment under control is created from the strange metal powering the machine in the alien ruins. Since the active mechanism for sedation is poorly understood, we've taken the precaution of stockpiling a large amount of the metal on board the Invictus. In the event of emergency, the Invictus can be launched. A self-guiding rocket has been attached to the payload. It can be triggered with a code phrase once the Invictus safely clears the atmosphere. Communication Specialist Delapore was tasked with loading the payload and setting up the detonation trigger. Due to the sensitivity of the operation and his location of the off-site communication dish, he is considered the operative with the most chance of success in case of a catastrophic event. He alone knows the trigger word and will use it at his discretion. So Delapore. The Serrano has crashed. Something happened. An EMP? We could not analyze it in time. The filth has reacted violently and unpredictably, spluttering like a cancer across the entire base. The Dreamer fragment has sent workers into a panic, searching for a way to escape. The security system has been triggered. The entire base has been compromised. I've shut down Project Eclipse. An emergency kill signal has been sent to shut down communication via Angelus. We will leave no trace. Okay. The location of where the Serrano was. This doesn't seem important. The Immortal Engine. As you know, we owe a great debt of work to Cynthia Newhart. The site was chosen based on her later work, notes, and research kept under the strictest clearance. While her exhaustive library of equations and scrawled symbology have been daunting, our analysis still continues to see results. Most recently in the acquisition of 2 recent items. You're already aware of the fragment of a dreamer which we recovered. Research continues into the significance of the fragment and how it tries to communicate. Using the magnetic energy signatures first recorded by Amundsen's expedition into Antarctica, we were able to triangulate the location within kilometers. Through excavations of Site 9, the team is excited to announce that we have uncovered an actual Gaia engine on Mars. Further exploration in the chamber containing the engine has been halted, and we defer to your judgment. Intercepted unauthorized video transmission. This is Trevor Graham, commander of the Serrano 1. An EMP fried our systems, and we're currently hurling towards Mars at approximately 50 meters per second. Fuck protocol, fuck Orochi. It wasn't hours after they sent us their coordinates, and I could see it in everyone's eyes. Dr. Baduri drew the short straw when the heat shield controls malfunctions. We're not equipped for a mission like this. Command knew it. It's a fucking support crew. But we follow procedure. After 20 minutes, he stopped responding to comms. We tried to reel him in, but his face, when he turned, his entire mask was covered in blackness, just a spiderwebbing of black oil across the entire thing and leaking out into the void. It cracked straight through the fucking helmet. Constanza grabbed his arm, and that shit crawled up her suit, wrapped around, squeezing itself inside. That pounding? The airlock. I couldn't let them back in. The infection, just being near it, made my temples seethe. They're all infected. Doesn't matter, though. The fucking hatch won't close. Anytime now, we're gonna bust apart and rain down in pieces on the Martian desert. Pierce and Vogel are lucky. They're still asleep in their pods. Won't feel a thing. I'm taking it down with me. All of it. This is Serrano 1 about to enter the Martian atmosphere on a secret mission to help stake a claim. They don't care about the lives they lose, dude. To do it. You hear me, Orochi? The whole world's gonna see this thing. The whole fucking world will know.
I'm getting out of here. I wonder if those consoles have anything to do with Project Eclipse.
Find a way out. Activate Project Eclipse. Okay. So we have light, sound, numbing agent. So use the window shutters last. Lighting 20. How do I know where 20 is? Oh. 20% lighting. Got it. Whoops. Sound 100. No, not that. Sound. Wave frequency. Soundscape. Whoa! Too much. Too much. 101%. That's too much percent. 112. Oops. 46. 68. 112. 90. 134. I can't quite get to 100. Okay, well, let's mess with the numbing agent, I guess. Let's see. We need this one, this one, this one, that one, that one. So that did actually change some other things. Okay, so now numbing is supposed to be at 100. Soundscape is 100. So let's see if we can... $111. Boom. Okay, and I guess we'll hit the shutters button. Doesn't feel like a good idea. Was that a bad idea? I'm feeling like maybe. So we're undoing all of this that the CEO had, like, secured.
What the hell is that thing?
The dreamer. Obviously. Oh boy. Okay, how do we, stasis activated. Enter activation code for Project Eclipse Phase 2. Push.
That didn't work.
That
There's
didn't
gotta
work.
be a hint somewhere for the right setting on these dials.
Oh, I see. So it's just a 3-digit combination there, and then we push. Okay. Oh, there was a meeting at 512. 512. And no, Shane, there doesn't have to be a hint. Someone, you know, who was worth their salt would not just leave it written on a Post-it. This probably is not good. Do we really...
Yes. Let it connect.
Do we really know what we're doing here? This doesn't seem like a good thing to have done. Okay, are we about to die? Or pass out? Or pass out and then die? There's a door. Let me out the door. Oh,
Our family therapist's office.
knowledge
I can
consumed.
still smell the musty leather sofa in the corner. My parents took me here when I started having night terrors.
You don't think this is a little weird that we were in the base and... Oh, wait.
Yes.
This is the same rocket ship that we had.
Insatiable. I learned to see data where no one had ever thought.
Uh-huh.
But I never thought it would consume me, strip me of my accolades, that it would affect my son.
What is talking?
I can't keep doing this.
Oh, the recorder. New patient. My voice is kind of getting beaten up here. So I'm gonna just leave this up here. You can read it if you want to pause it, but I can't really read anymore. So basically it's just talking about Shane's psychiatrist was talking about, like, the terrors that he has, the nightmares and things that he sees. They're saying it's probably related to anxiety. Meanwhile, Cynthia remains a challenge. She doesn't talk about herself. Hard to get through to her. She calls it seeing through the eyes of elsewhere. I convinced her to see me as a patient. Okay. Oh, the door opened.
Can anyone tell me how to access the space between dreams?
Yeah, okay, yeah, Miss Newhart, I got it. You just gotta smoke like a mad ton of marijuana, and then you can absolutely access the space between dreams. 100%. I've done it before. Okay, well. Oh. What's this? Wrong. Question.
Excellent try, Gloria. However, while the roads of Agartha do traverse the vastness of time and space, the corridors between dreams are a separate sort of passageway, and the two only intersect in very rare places.
The fabled roads of Agartha are said to be able to take one throughout space-time. Answer: the doors of light. Wrong. Yeah, you idiot. Oh, it disappeared. Does that mean I should look for more of them?
That's very cutting edge, Adam. And while the full answer to that is quite complex, that is still incorrect.
Still incorrect. Wormholes in the event horizons offer the possibility to go to impossible places. Also wrong. Amateurs. Thought I was teaching real college kids in this course. I don't think there's anything else I can look at. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'll just... Don't walk off the carpet. The gates of heaven.
What a distinctive answer, Rupert. That is an interesting theological paradox, but it is wrong.
I have seen God and it's terrible. I have seen God and it's terrible. God holds the keys to the doors of the entire universe and by his grace are allowed to enter. Woo, okay, someone lost their mind. Is that door gonna open? Something here too. Correct. The dreaming ones.
Very good. The answer is the dreaming ones. The dreaming ones were, the dreaming ones are, the dreaming ones shall be.
Not in the spaces we know, but between. Oh. Well, that's good to know.
Not in the spaces we know, but between. They walk serene and primal, undimensioned and to us unseen. They can teach us deep knowledge, secrets past the skin of eternity.
That's weird. Shouldn't be talking to your students about the woo.
I'm having a hard time noticing what's happening. I saw a light streaming through the kitchen window. A mote. Illuminated. Suspended in the air. Spent the remainder of the day in my office researching. I've been accused of isolating myself.
Looks like one of the girls from The Walking Dead, the first season.
An isolate. Isolated by knowledge. Imagine discovering a dictionary of new words to describe the universe. Words that no promise. This knowledge. Insatiable mind. Isn't it a surprise I struggle with domesticity?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'll be there with you in a moment. Week 14. Patient functioning continues to fluctuate. She's managing to find relief from auditory hallucinations by isolating herself in the basement, so that room that we had found. C twice trailed off into almost nonsensical babble, claims to have had a lot on her mind with the upcoming publication of her latest book and is not concerned. Not my first patient with such challenges, but for some reason I feel out of my depth here. Okay. Jane's apparently doing well in school. Let's continue. Oh. So this is the area in the basement that we had found in episode 3, I think. Touch the book. It's definitely not a bad idea to open the book.
Once you open the book, it's already too late. It's always too late.
Okay, well. I'm starting to think that the voice that we're hearing is actually our mom's voice. Spaces between the walls of sleep. Huh.
Told them what I've said. You'll find out just how dedicated
So she cursed her.
Now, were you curious about the dream ones?
So she cursed her psychiatrist. And then this was a note by the psychiatrist saying like, I can't sleep. There's something like watching me. I feel it in the back of my mind. Thanks a lot, Cynthia. You sure do treat your doctors nicely. Whoa. We're now like underwater and there are weird tentacles. Oh, coming kind of out of everywhere. Let's just continue. Let's just go. Back off. Leave me alone. Just trying to wander around here in the vastness of space, not knowing where I'm going.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah. Hi.
They cannot awaken. The moons bend above us. It is all but a brilliant equation.
Please, I need you to help me.
I thought I am.
You're not helping.
I was. I will.
You're not helping me at all.
Damn it, who are you?
It's our mom. Calling it.
Shane. I'm sorry, Shane. I've made so many mistakes. You were never supposed to be here.
Mom? Why are you...
I'll turn off the flashlight. It's probably pretty bright in your
How did
eyes.
you get here?
My curiosity led me here. The pages of the Necronomicon revealed a mathematics I had never encountered, and a pathway to the dream world. I didn't know that once I made the choice, I could never return. The decision has weighed on me ever since.
So what exactly
Wait
is
on you?
happening?
Do you have any idea what that did to us?
Yeah, Dad.
To Dad? When you left, it broke him. We searched for you for years.
2 years specifically.
Shane, please, listen.
Has it been you this whole time? In the base, haunting the crew? Driving us crazy with these nightmares?
Stop! The struggle tears at my soul. It takes every ounce of concentration I have to remain here.
There's something
Need
on
your
her
help, son.
hands.
We must act quickly. When the ship passed between the moons, the twin dreamers were disturbed in their slumber. All the chaos you've witnessed, the filth, that creeping horror is only a fraction of the destruction that it can bring. If they corrupt the engine, the moons of Mars, the dreaming ones will awaken, and they will devour all of reality.
And we don't want that, I guess.
You left me. You left us for a delusion.
True.
What the fuck do you care about reality?
Reality is where my son lives.
Yeah, but you obviously don't care that much. It's the first time we've
do I
seen
need
each
to do?
other.
Find the Gaia engine. I will help you do what must be done. Help me, Shane. Help me undo what has been set in motion.
Can you just send me there, or?
Please don't leave again.
Don't worry. We'll solve this. Together.
I don't know that I'm buying that. I think she's gonna be taken over by the, weird Cthulhu force, and then probably we have to kill her in the end. Pretty cliche, but that is often how these games go, right? Even though she says that she'll be with us and everything, do we want to go to Gna Kushnag Futazin Chifn? Let's go to Futagan. 2/3. We got an achievement called 2/3. So we got an achievement when we were in the basement called 1/3. So that is actually, it seems like how far we are in the game. So we're in the very end of it now. We're 2/3 done. Pilot the Meerkat. Go to the Serrano crash site. And we will be wrapping this one up here. That's a lot to oh, hey buddy. Hi. We're just gonna skip your floor.
Shane?
Declan! Sorry, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, you do know what
There's
happened.
so much more down there, Declan. Clones, mind control, the dreamers, the dreaming ones. Declan, we have to find the Gaia engine. It's the only thing holding them back. Everything. The filth, the nightmares, my hallucinations, they're connected. We need to find the engine.
Okay. Shane, slow down. We're inside. You need to get here as soon as possible.
Hell if I'm staying here. We have to find it.
Okay. We'll find this machine.
Right.
Because as much as I don't have any idea what you're talking about, it makes more fucking sense than anything else that's happened today.
Sure, buddy. Okay, so one thing that I did notice, there are no lights on in the space station anymore. Because we're back on the ground level. All the lights are off. So this is a perfect place to stop, because I'm safe in my little elevator room here. You see? All the lights have gone out. Anyway, we're going to wrap this one up here. Hopefully you guys have been following along with the story. Hopefully you're still enjoying it. A lot of that shit downstairs made literally no sense in the Icarus, like opening up the shutters, whatever we were doing with the code. I'm going to have to go back and watch it again to really process what actually happened there. It may just be a case of like, hey, they threw a lot of these terms and stuff into the story just kind of make it seem fancier than it is. But anyway, yeah, we're going to wrap up there. So let me know what you think. Ongoing series, again, in the comments down below. Thanks, everyone, for sticking with it. And until I see you next time, bye-bye, everybody. Oh, I'm tired.